So you have your brand new pool heat pump delivered to your house, or you picked it up from the local pool supply store and you want to install it. If yes, follow me and I'll show you all the steps. Let's go for it. So first thing, you want to have stable base for your heat pump. And as you can see, I just removed mine. By the way, if you want to see how I removed it, I will link the video below. Usually for the base, I recommend using the heaviest pavers possible. These are 24 by 24 inches, thick, 2-inch thick, and use 6-inch of bedding below them. Follow the manufacturer instructions for the safe spacing beside, behind, in front of the heater. That's very important. We're gonna place the heater right here on the place where the previous used to be. If you work on your own like me, get some straps and it will allow to install it yourself. Now you have two options for connections. You either can connect electrical supply first, or you connect the water from the pool and from the filter first. Usually when the crew comes and they install brand new pools, they will connect everything all together. They will connect the water pump, the filter, heat pump, and then they will test out all the connections. So we will do exactly the same. We'll connect all the water supplies. We'll test the flowing of the water, and then we will connect the power to this pump. You might argue because it's brand new, let's test it out. Either or. If electrical supply works fine, but the water fails, you return it. If the water works fine, there are no leaks, electricity fails, you return it. So you have to test either way. Since you already have your pipes and all the connectors like that, just remove the ones that supply it with the pump and connect the ones you already have. And make sure, it's important, make sure there are gaskets here and they're not missing. The red one is the hot water outlet, so it must be connected to the pipe that goes to your jet to the pool. If you close the jet in your pool, make sure that you unlock it, unblock it, and make sure the water flowing fine to the pool. As well as the pump, make sure that the water is flowing back to the pump. So in your skimmer, check the lever and make sure that the water flow is not blocking water to the pump. Now I made sure that the jet in the pool is unblocked so the water can go from the unit to the pool. I made sure that the pump is getting water from the pool, and I made sure that the filter itself in the filtration position. It's time to switch on the pump. Let me show that the water is flowing fine from the jet. Now let's check if there are any leaks. We don't see any. Let's just check within the unit. The water is flowing fine through this heat pump. Now is the time to connect the electrical supply. Before you open up this unit, make sure that your water supply is shut off, so turn off your water pump, and of course make sure the breakers are off. Well, in our case, these wires were here, so we would have caught it earlier. This unit has inlet for the wires right here on the side, but you have to take off the top lid first. And then there is a main panel connected here, and it has another lid right at the top. There is another lid here that you want to take out. Perfect. Here you have electrical wiring, just in case you're interested or you know how to read it. Now this is the place where you hook in your cable. So just detach it, feed your cables, and let them go through inside. You have to be careful when you're feeding them through. Once you were able to feed the cable in, just make sure that you lock the nut. And now it's time to connect it to the L1 and L2 connectors. Feed all 3 wires inside the main box, and now you will need to connect the black one to the L1 and the white one to the L2 and the ground to the ground. Now don't forget that you're getting 120 on this side and 120 on the white one. So mark the white one with any tape you have, just to make sure that whoever comes after you knows that here you also expected to have 120 volts. Okay, double check that you connected the ground to the ground, white to L2, black to L1. Now it's time to test this unit out. Now at this point I'm going to turn on the breakers and we will check the LCD panel. As you can see, the panel is on, which means the unit is working, and once we assemble it all back together, we're gonna test it out. Now I forgot to mention one thing. Once you started assembling the unit, make sure that you turn off the breakers, unless you're confident that you're not going to touch any electrical wiring around. Now when you assembled all the heat pump back and you put both leads, now it's time to turn on the breaker and turn on the water pump. We have good water flow here. As you can see, the unit is on. It's already working and it's already heating up the water. Right, so that's how you connect your brand new heat pump to your pool system. Thanks for watching, and as usual, let me know if you have any questions down below. Cheers!